Hello, hope everybody's having a great week. This is my week 3 discussion, and I'll be talking about Luther Gulick. In this presentation, I'll be providing a summary of Luther Gulick's The Theory of Organization. I'll provide strengths and weaknesses to the theory and show real-life examples of how the theory is used today. Gulick wrote The Theory of Organization in 1937 to help show efficiency in the workplace by the organizational structure. The first way he showed this was with the division of work. He was in agreement with Frederick Taylor that work is more efficient when divided, but it's also interesting to note that he provided an example of when it's not the case. A scenario of a plumber. It's more efficient for a plumber to work from start to finish rather than dividing the work. He also mentioned how workplace can become more efficient in the coordination of work, and this can be done when the job's well defined and there is established structure between the director and subdivision. He was also mentioned that he's in agreement with Henry Fayol's unity of command principle, in which each worker should report to one superior. He believes the coordination of work also provides the workplace to be technically efficient because workers will now be doing the same task repetitively over and over again and become experts in that task. The third item he looked at to become efficient was the organizational pattern. He described how companies often look at scenarios from the top to bottom and the bottom to top. And his idea is if you're going to look at an organizational problem, it should be looked at both the top and bottom. And it was from this ideas that he developed one of the most famous acronyms in management. Gulick created the acronym POSCORP to help define the 7 major roles of an executive. These are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, reporting, and budgeting. Some strengths to Gulick's theory of POSCORP is that it's easy to understand and use, and managers on all levels can implement POSCORP into their daily routines. It also simplifies Henry Fayol's 14 principles of management by breaking it down into only 7 categories, and it also provides a solution to Goodnown's problem between the roles of politics and administrators, in which Gulick provides a clear role of the administrator's duties. Some weaknesses to the POSCORP theory is that it's in line with Henry Fayol's unity of command, in which Gulick believes each employee should report to only one supervisor. And in today's diverse workplace, it's better for employees to be well cross-trained and to build better working relationships with multiple supervisors. Another weakness is that it gets managers into a routine, and managers may be less open for change later on. A real-life example of Gulick's theory of POSCORP can be seen by the Riverside County Sheriff's new jail implementation. In order to get the jail completed on time, all 7 activities of POSCORP had to be implemented. For example, planning, there had to have been various deadlines set and make sure that they're completed on time in order for the jail to be open. There has to be organization between the managers and the workers to make sure the job gets done properly. There has to be adequate staffing at the jail. In order to do this, personnel has stepped up their recruiting to make sure they get enough employees to be able to run the jail once it opens. There also has to be a sense of direction between the managers and workers. There also has to be good coordinating between the managers and all the different vendors that are working at the facility, the different county departments and sheriff's departments, and making sure that they're all working in unison and that the job of one person isn't conflicting with a different person. There's also has to be reporting to the executive staff on a daily basis, and budgeting is occurring when the jail was approved. A new department depth ID was set up for accounting in order to track the revenue and expenditures of the jail. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you all have a great rest of the week.